I'll give you an update on my solar project here. It's working. It's up and alive. I got the computer hooked up to it. I still have my fourth battery. That's on order. 4 more solar panels. And a pure sine wave inverter coming. At the moment, I have the MPP PCM60X charge controller. That's a nice little bugger there. No fans in it, big heat sink, brackets all built in, 4 bolts, it's all done, you're done. Nighttime comes around, it shuts down. You don't have that little indicator sucking power at night. Sun comes up, just very little sun, and it turns back on by itself and does its thing. Let's see. I run number 4 gauge wires coming out to the circuit breakers, and I got those little things that go through the wood there, so I didn't have to drill holes, at least for wires anyways. I think they'll make the project a little neater. The inverter, that's a Krieger 4000 watt modified. That's, well, you know, I got that for bigger tools and things. You know, being older, I'm not going to be out changing tires with a lug wrench anymore. I want some power. You know, I built this kind of in mind as, you know, if I get a cargo trailer, I can just roll that out, put it inside, and that's kind of everything's designed around that at the moment. So, but I've got it in the apartment here, and it's still in progress, but it's getting there. I used a couple moving dollies, ordered those, you know, they're $30 approximately. Tore one apart, put extra set of wheels in the center, used the other wood, cross bracing, and I have 3/4 inch plywood that's finished on the outside there, make it look a little more presentable. I wanted that big power strip, and that bugger come with 7 foot of cable there. What I'm going to do is take a little box of wood, space it out, put a board across where I can wrap this up. You know, it'll hold this cable up. You know, if I need to reach over to that wall socket, I got plenty of cable. So that's going to work out. So let's see, inside here, it's got a nice hinge on here. At the moment, I have the 3 LightScribe. They're new solar batteries made just for solar. They get really nice long bolts. They're 5/16, I believe, or no. I'll have to look. But yeah, I think they're well, anyway, so long enough. They're bigger than the other batteries I had. I didn't have to. You don't have to go out and buy longer bolts to put all your cables on. You have temperature gauge, or this is the voltage for the controller. That's not a real thick end on there, but here I've got the this goes to the controller. This is what senses the voltage right off the battery. This is the inverter. So I have 4 gauge to the controller, 2 watt going to the inverter, and these are 4 watt. I believe go big. Excuse me. You know, I've watched a lot of solar videos myself, and most people, they just undersize their wiring. And I don't mind spending a little bit more for quality cables. This is the those are the temperature gauge, or I had to buy the temperature gauge, but it's controller's equipped for one. Yeah, that's the cord. I got a little tortoise running around. I thought it just stepped at me. It was the power cord. That's the on and off switch for the inverter. Of course, the fuse for the inverter. And once I get my extra battery there, all these little wires, I still have to buy the little holders. You get those properly organized. That's one job I definitely do, is organize my wires, make it look presentable, more professional. And so I have a 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter coming. That's going to go over here, and of course I bought another switch and fuse for that also. Now I'm going to also go with a MOS transfer switch. I can have it in my wall socket there. So if my batteries get low, it automatically switch to the grid power. And when the batteries come back up, it'll automatically switch back to the battery. So that will save me a lot of time switching back and forth, and don't have to worry about getting batteries too low and things. Now, of course, that's my solar wire. I got that coming through the window, and I have 4 more solar panels coming. So, of course, these will have to be tied up and presentable. And I have extra solar cable at the moment. Get the job completely finished. You know, I like to organize my things, and like this is the cable that goes to the computer. That runs the MPP tracker software. You can do all your settings there. You can sit there and watch the power thing go in and out, you know. Well, of course, that's not out, but, you know, the solar geeks, we like to watch that. But it's, but it is what it is. You know, you can set everything. It's AGM. Of course, I don't have equalize. I pretty well come all set up. Just hook your batteries up. It had 14.1 on the absorbed voltage. These batteries were 14.4. That's their minimum they put in there, so that's what I'm going with to start. It goes higher into the 15s, but I like to start at the low end. Floats 13.5. That was already set. It already knew I had 12 volt batteries, so I didn't have to change that. Nominal charging current, 60 amps, of course, it's seen that. Computer-wise, I built this computer. It's a little, I call it a little shoebox. It's wireless. I could do internet on it. That's not my main goal at the moment. That little box came with the one fan, and it was a noisy little bugger, so I took them out and bought two of the Nokia fans and put it in. It's, you can't even hear it now. So this little, that's for my next battery. That's all done. Just little doodads, and I'll basically put my inverter, new inverter when it gets here, and hook up my panels and organize my wires, and it'll be done. So, well, thanks for watching the video. Thought I'd give you an update. You guys like what I'm doing here? Since I'm only 5 subscribers, give me a subscribe if you'd like, or at least like the video. Thank you.